I'm a full-time ceramist and I hurt my hand, so I can't sculpt. In the meantime, I'm trying to learn how to use different art mediums. Welcome to part 2 of attempting to learn oil pastels. So yesterday, y'all's biggest tip was to blend them with something other than just the oil pastels themselves. Few tips were the number one suggestion for blending, but I didn't have a good time with that. So I ran to Michael's to attempt to find a blending stick, which I've never bought before. These were way too tiny and I thought they'd hurt my hand. I found this pack that looked okay, but this big pack had this sharpeny thing and other stuff. So I got that. And also it had the biggest blending stick, which I thought would be the best for my hand. So when I got home from that little trip, I went ahead and laid a fair amount of color on to see how the blending stick worked and how much the pigment moved when being blended, if that makes any sense. Then I went ahead and roughly colored in all of the head of the piece before I started adding in some darker colors to shade. Now, I do think darker colors should have gone first, but I didn't realize or check before, and my reds were very, very similar, so I needed the brown to add some depth. After that, it was just a lot of blending and adding more colors. I used my fingers for some parts, but that is a sensory nightmare, so I avoided doing that at all costs. I added some highlights that worked really well. I wasn't expecting the white to actually brighten the piece up that much. I was so nervous about adding the black to the eyes. I took like 15 pictures before that step, just in case I messed it up. Added the little eye glares, which I will make a little brighter post. And then I had to give my little holly, in case you can't tell what it is, its little holly antenna. Here's what I did yesterday. So this is day 1 and here's day 2. Was there progress? Do we still have tips? Am I learning anything? Let me know.